We still have Chad and Ollie with us.
Go inside to make the drop. We'll wait out here.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't want to get our IDs taken.
I suppose I should feign surprise.
Hey, it's a pretty cool set. Even if it is like 1,000,000 years old.
They don't really care about the IDs unless you try to hit the bar.
Found that one out the hard way.
We would have been fine if you hadn't taken a swing at the bouncer.
So I like the hard way.
We'll be right back, gentlemen. Try not to set the building on fire while we're gone.
I love that smug expression. 2062 ZIS CR4 Coupe. Perfect for letting everybody know you spent a fortune of credits on a car.
I don't really do idle chatter.
Gotcha.
Welcome
To Stardust. Alright.
Well, that should do it. That was an awful lot of fuss over a poster. I just don't understand the appeal of merchandise like this. I keep my important possessions on my data drive.
Humans don't. You don't have total. Yeah, humans don't have total recall like you do.
Ah, that is true. Ramona seemed more concerned with it being a gift from a friend than as an item of importance in its own right. Perhaps it is necessity to keep such things around as tokens from better times. Perhaps I should pick up a few things from the apartment. Whatever's left. I do have perfect recall, but a few of Hayden's things would be nice reminders. Memories are better for remembering than reading. But that's enough navel-gazing.
Navel gazing. Okay.
Let's head back outside so our benefactor can make the trade.
Well.
Oh, look. It's my favorite human and the mechanical sidekick. I'm caught up in something at the moment. Chances are we'll cross paths again.
Alright, I just wanted to say hey. That was it.
I'm ashamed to say I've gone on a few assy spike benders in my time.
Well,
No VIP access today.
good to know. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, friends. What can we get for you?
Like a drink, please?
What are you having?
Fucking, I don't know. That sounds like an amazing drink.
Coming right up. I'll ask Gus if I don't know what it... He's better with the weird kind of stuff people ask for these days. Some of these cocktails make me need a spa day.
Ooh,
Sorry about stealing your thunder. This one is...
A mint-flavored soda with a swig of gin. Oh, actually, that sounds... I've never tried gin, but that sounds actually pretty decent.
Does that sound good?
I've had
Here you go.
soda with mainly mint, and yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know about the color. I don't know if that's actually what that would look like. If I'm gonna be honest, the sodas that I've tried, the sodas that I've made, which are all like herbal stuff basically, they all look like piss, to be frank with you. Mainly just leaves and herbs, and that's when you seep leaves and herbs into simple syrup, that's what you get. So
Y'all do the deal?
How did it go?
we left the poster behind the cabinet. Now we just need to wait for the switch.
I've never had to wait more than 5 minutes or so before. It shouldn't take long. I wonder how he knows the drop happened, and gets to it so fast.
It's probably in there, looking.
Don't matter. This guy's a solid feed, even if he likes to mess around.
What do you need these passports for anyway? You said to trade for information, but what's the full story?
Without going into too much detail, our informant needs to get out of Neo SF unnoticed. The passports are one part of that.
The money we went.
Also need to obtain an untraceable car. I don't suppose the two of you could help with that?
No way, dude! Grand Theft Auto is a felony with a capital F! Besides, getting an untraceable car ain't in the same league as a piece of plastic that'll fool a hand scanner.
Chad's right.
Yeah. Yeah, worth asking, though.
Of course I'm right.
The city's traffic management system keeps track of all vehicles passively, even if you manage to circumvent their firmware and keep them from actively reporting to the network. You have to spoof the car as something permitted to be invisible for the CTOS to ignore it.
I don't want to mess with boosting cars anyway. The junks run that racket in Neo SF, and they don't play nice.
Well,
Especially with the HR.
Well, thank you either way. You've both done us a huge favor. Call it even for the apartment.
Yeah, Blue. No hard feelings. You give us a call if you need anything else, long as it'll help you find your pops.
We should get going, though. We were supposed to be home hours ago.
My dad won't notice, but Ollie's will flip.
all right.
You take care.
Yeah,
Don't get derezed.
I love
ya.
all of these things.
Goodbye.
If Nate wants to battle, if he
Let's
did
finish
not
the
voice
trade
any
inside.
character in Cyberpunk or isn't going or if he voices any character in Cyberpunk, that would be cool.
Welcome to Stardust.
Okay, probably somebody in the crowd. This is very between the arcade and the VIP section. Apparently being isolated far away from the bar, dance floor, and video games makes you important somehow. It's an arcade cabinet. Only the most ghost shootingest, blastingest fun in the bay.
Here the passports are, just as advertised. Now we need to find a car. Jess is right over there. Perhaps she may know someone
my-
who can lend a hand.
I don't want to sound negative, but it's like, I guess we could try.
Well, prepare yourself. If Jess is the worst thing we have to face down this week, I'll consider us lucky.
You know, actually, okay, hold on. This raises a question. Okay, in case I cut it out, December 22nd is a Monday. December 22nd, 2064 is a Monday. So this is a goddamn Monday. I just want that to soak in for a second.
Did you find your guy? Or wait, let me guess. There's something else you need from me. Well, you haven't been terrible to deal with so far, so I'm willing to hear you out. Barely.
We need access to an untraceable car. An informant of ours needs to get out of the city without attracting the attention of Parallax, and is offering valuable information to us in exchange.
Seriously? Jesus, what kind of shit is in your life anyway?
Apparently, stuff.
Actually, don't answer that. I don't want to be legally liable.
Yep. fair enough, fair enough.
I'm not sure why you think just because I defend a few folks in the rougher parts of the city that I would have that kind of connection. And even if one of my clients did run a carjacking business, it's not like society is clamoring to give hybrids legal jobs.
I didn't assume anything. I completely forgot how we actually got to this part of the conversation. But when you say it like that...
Regardless, I'm not going to be an accessory to a felony, or let one of my clients be either.
That's fair.
I won't go down that path. I wouldn't know where to start anyway.
Spend all your time at the bar doing... Is there any possible way you could give us any kind of lead at all?
I know we're reaching, but this is important.
You just don't quit, do you?
No.
Okay, let me think. This might be a long shot, but you could try asking Majid. There are rumors he may have been involved in some shady stuff way back in the day. He'll probably be reluctant to talk about it, but there's a free lead for you. Get me another drink in exchange, will you? Later.
Huh. That went better than expected. I wonder if my charm is starting to pay off.
Actually
for us.
helping her and not trying to be
you
like
performed
white knighting, I think is
admirably
actually
as
the way
well.
to go with
Onward
her.
we go.
Ah, damn it, I don't know what that drink is. Okay, I know that I got her drink. I know that I got her a drink. I don't know what I got though.
Hey, friends, what can we get for you?
We were hoping you could give us a little information.
Sure, but first, let's get you a drink. What'll it be?
Let's go. Oh man.
Coming right up. I'll ask Gus if I don't know what it is.
So
He's better
I
with
should
the weird
also
kind of stuff
just
people ask
during
for
this,
these days.
there is a game. I think I may have mentioned it's a sequel.
This
Well, it's not a sequel, but it takes place in the future in the lore. That's Valhalla, cyberpunk bartending action.
That sound good?
Yeah, this is.
Here you go. So, what did you need help with?
There are a few
We
drinks
run
like the
into a
Blue Fairy and
roadblock in
Gut
our
Punch,
search for
Sugar
hidden-
Rush. Although this is Mo Sugar Rush, just slightly different.
Word on the
You
street
know.
is that he's gone missing, which I'm sure you already know. What can I do?
Yes. An informant of ours needs secure transportation out of the city, but we don't have any contacts who would be able to get us an untraceable car. Jess mentioned that you used to engage in certain extra-legal activities. Perhaps you could point us towards someone who could help?
He doesn't do that kind of stuff anymore.
Right. Sorry, friends. I left that life behind a long time ago. Don't really keep in touch with that crew anymore.
Gotcha.
Ah, of course. Completely understandable. Sorry to bother you then.
Well, no harm in asking, right? My reputation precedes me.
Don't let it go to your head.
Gus, I need to go to the back and gather up stuff to restock for the rush later on. Mind manning the bar for me?
Take your time. I think I can keep things under control.
Thanks. Love you, hun.
Well, that leaves us at a dead end. Any ideas on how we should proceed? Some nose-to-the-ground journalist techniques for
Just give Vince while we twist his arm for the rest. We could ask Tomcat for help.
No, Tomcat has already stuck their neck out for us too often.
That's fair.
I feel a little bad about how much we've relied on them as it is. And besides, this is a considerably more felonious action. Morally, we should be dirtying our own hands.
That is true. Maybe we can all find an old manually driven car?
That's not the worst idea. I don't think it would get noticed as long as the car had the appropriate registrations. But the permits to operate a manual vehicle are prohibitively expensive. A casual collector might still maintain one, but only a wealthy hobbyist would have the appropriate stickers to make the car roadworthy. We'd have to do a B&E, as Chad put it before. Risky.
No. Okay, the two of you are killing me here. Look, don't tell Majid about this. But... here.
Oh.
What is this, Gus?
It's an automated vehicle maintenance scanner, with a few less than standard upgrades. When you circumvent its security codes, you can use it to scan a car's installed firmware and replace it with a new set that will spoof its presence on the city's network.
Oh shit.
That's the gist of it, but we don't have time to get into any specifics. You need to get the hell out of here with that before Majid gets back.
Why the urgency?
Look, Majid has done a lot to turn his life around, to turn my life around. I really respect that about him, and it's part of why I fell in love with him. He did what I was never able to. That's how we met, you know? That old rough and tumble life we both led. But when Stardust struggled and needed money fast, I had to get back in the game to keep us afloat for a few years. I told him it was all angel loans, donations from patrons, lots of things. He'd be heartbroken if he found out I'm still in the game. I had to do whatever I could to keep our new life, even if only one of us is really living it. I may as well give this thing to someone who wants to use it for good, too.
Oh, I fucking appreciate it.
Tell you how much we appreciate this, Gus. We might finally be on our way to solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, you didn't get it from me, okay? Just get out of here and get on with your little Grand Theft Auto. And let me know how it goes, okay?
Alright.
Of course.
Let's save, because I was getting that drink for I was getting the fucking IDK for myself.
Hey, friends. What?
How did you guess meat? I'd like a drink, please.
What are you having?
Okay, there's two drinks worth trying here. A Mo Sugar Rush? We'll see, but I want to actually... if there's a Brandtini. So we're gonna go through all of these. If we see a Brandtini. There is no Brandtini, but there is a Mo Sugar Rush. Mo Sugar Rush is always a classic.
Coming right up. I'll ask Gus. He's better with the weird kind of
Alright.
Sorry about this one is...
Also,
Does that sound good?
I've ordered so many drinks, I'm really curious how much is gonna actually be put up, if I'm gonna have a tab at some point. Oh, I didn't...
Huh. Actually did it, huh? Well, you scored a point. But don't think I don't have enough cuties around who can handle that. You've got more important things to be doing. Get a move on.
Yeah.
Well, now I think we're cooking with gas, as the colloquialism goes. I'm searching the mesh for instructions on how to use this device as we speak.
No! Your search history!
Let's go look for some likely candidates. I should be ready by then.
2061 is more popular among car experts, though.
It has an extra cup holder.
$2062. Okay. Trying to think, how many cars have we actually seen? We haven't gone.
It has an extra cup.
Oh. Interesting. Let's go to... Let's go to Market Street so we can... I don't know...
Oh, rats! This car has the wrong firmware installed. We won't be able to install our new firmware over top of it. We'll have to check another car.
Okay. I'm curious. Let's try.
Oh no! How did the alarm get set off? Did I do something wrong? Let's get out of here before... This car has old enough firmware, but its maintenance system is screaming a half-dozen critical alerts. I'm not sure this vehicle is in good enough shape to go anywhere very far. We'll have to look for one in...
Okay, so there is actually legitimately only one car you can actually go and get. I mean, like, it's the most obvious one, too, which is actually a little bit surprising. I like that, though.
Success! This vehicle has the appropriate
And then it
firmware
turns out it was
version.
actually, like, Gus's car. That would be pretty funny.
Someone has been neglecting their regularly scheduled updates. Give me a moment to get everything installed. There. There are some other options here I can fool around with. Ah, interesting. I can put in preset destination plans for a future date. Why don't we go ahead and set a plan for the car to return to this spot in a week? That's more than enough time for Mr. Mensa to get away. Now we aren't really stealing the car. More like borrowing without asking.
I feel better already.
Me too. The car
I meant that as a joke.
Golden Gate Park, and we can show Mr. Mensa where it is when we meet him.